The smile, fists in the air. He is so pumped. Congratulations. Now hang around, guys. We've got the Super Groms final coming right up.
That's it. Look at this. Just frothing. Leyshon McKenzie. He wanted that. All morning he's been in the zone, pacing up and down the car park. Wow, well done. What a performance.
You can see all the emotion he's feeling at the moment. Such a great live stream from the guys at Absolute Streaming, providing all this for the guys at home. They can experience it firsthand of how much skill and how much emotion is involved in making it all the way through this 2-day series, right through to the final and taking out the win. This young man, Leyshon McKenzie, the rider in yellow, winning the junior men's division.
Wow. I think we're going to run a quick commercial now while we get. No, we'll keep watching him. Watch the glory occur as he's walking in there. See who will go down to meet him on the beach. I'm sure there's a bunch of people from the North Central Coast Bodyboard Club that are just frothing and really, really happy with their boy Leyshon McKenzie for winning not just the cadets but actually the entire event here. And he'll be beyond stoked. There they are. Look at this. Beautiful moment as they're cheering him up. Some live action at the same time in the Super Groms. All going on down here at D-Bar today.
As our media expert, we'll just wait for this to finish before we...
So I'll begin to introduce the next heat, the Super Grommets final. Once I can read all the names. There we go. Look at that. Look, everyone cheering him on down. Well done, Leyshon. So,
and we're underway.
Super Grommets final in red, Morrison Parker. In yellow, Van Taylor. In blue, Frank Nutter. And white, Noah Rollins. It's going to be another exciting. These guys are under 12, and we've already got a bit of action, which we'll get to some replays any second. Then we have a little roll attempt from Noah there, not able to complete it.
Now we've just grabbed David. Here we go. Sorry, some live action from Morrison Parker, our last heat winner for this division in the Super Groms final, with a nice reverse there from Morrison, rider in red. We've just got David from Sunzapper has also jumped in the tent with us today to talk about his product. Here we go. Sorry, missing the action again. Rider in yellow in this Super Groms final. Van Taylor, the young Grom from the Sunshine Coast. We just got Dave from Sunzapper in here, who's been, we've been so appreciative for him to look after all the bodyboard community for a long period of time now. And you're from down in New South Wales and providing the sunscreen for all the clubs and everyone across Australia and the world that I'm aware, Dave.
Yes, we are. And it's been a fantastic 2 days. And congratulations to today's winners and the finalists. I mean, it's been incredible to watch the talent that's coming through, and not just internationally, but even our local guys have been doing really, really well, and just some incredible manoeuvres and what they can do on such a small surf here and just really belt it out. It's just incredible.
Mate, we're so happy to have you down here today, and you've got the tent displaying all your sunscreens and things. Dave I've been running his product for a long time now, and the importance of being sun smart out there is super important, especially at a young age, because that's sometimes when some of the damage is being done. Rider in yellow, a bit of live action down the beach. Van Taylor again, looking for a roll, but getting a little bit hung up on the lip. And I'm so happy that you have, jumped on board. Rider in blue as well. Bit of live action in this Super Groms semi-final. Jumped on board with this event especially. It's a massive event, and it's so good to have such a major sponsor as Sunzapper on board for this. We're so happy you're down here.
Well, thanks, Dave and Papa Smurf. We love the blue zinc, obviously, but what's important is that for young ones, particularly those up-and-coming future pros, the aging of the skin is directly related to the amount of sun exposure you have with the UV rays, and it is important to get 15 or 20 minutes of sun anyway for melatonin and definitely for you
vitamin D.
Yeah, vitamin D, these things, but don't go out all day getting super fried in the sun, because most of you bodyboarders know and the surf can be quite treacherous when you get the double exposure. I mean, you're getting the reflection off the water and you're also getting the direct sun. So, you know, we welcome you to try Mineral Zinc Sun Zapper, enjoy that product for the number of hours that you're out there doing amazing stuff, impressing the world, and just, you know, improving, just getting better and better at what you do.
Absolutely. Always put some zinc or some sunscreen at minimum and some zinc on top. I use both myself, and, you know, if you're surfing multiple times through the day, definitely reapply with some Sun Zapper Sports Mesh, or definitely your zinc will block out the harmful rays with the 50 plus zinc. But we just missed a little bit of the action there. Have we got any replays from those previous waves? We had 3 waves run through straight up. Here we go, live action now. Yellow with a beautiful reverse. Van Taylor, that was pretty sick from the Super Groms final there. We also had Morrison Parker with a beautiful roll on a wave. Van Taylor, we had a few riders come through there for the Super Groms final on day 2 of the Future Pros, City of Gold Coast Future Pros at D-Bar. So can you tell us about any new products you've got here in front of you, Dave?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of Pure Zinc extensions for next year. The Pure Zinc is 25% zinc. It's probably one of the most important products because it's totally reef friendly. There's no any nasties, there's no toxic chemicals in there that can go into the bloodstream. It's just called Pure Zinc. And that product is going to have an anti-mozzie version. The anti-mozzie is all natural. It's using citronella and vanillin and no DEET. DEET is a very harsh chemical that is obviously what people have had to use for controlling mozzies and stuff when they're outdoors or camping or even on the side of the beach side.
Highly toxic, that stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it's just that we've now got a natural version that is also a 50-plus sunscreen for protection for, you know, for yourself as well. So that's coming out very soon, so keep an eye out for the anti-mozzie in the Pure Zinc. But
two birds with one stone, mozzie protection and sun protection.
yeah, and we've also got a new golden brown, which is a third shade, a darker shade for those that love the sun.
There's Van's reverse, whippy little reverse of Van Taylor there. He's sitting out in front with just under 12 and a half minutes remaining. Amazing surfing from the Super Groms in this final, the final for the day on day 2 of the Future Pros Rising Series. Van Taylor out in front with a 9.57. Morrison Parker with a decent roll before as well. And we're just going to have to wrap it up here, Dave.
Sure,
we've got the winner of the junior men's, but we've got more coming up from Sun Zapper. Big shout out to Sun Zapper Sunscreen and Zinc for supporting this event. These guys have helped out with the replays and they've got their merch up there. Definitely check out their products for your kids at home and for yourself.
Here we have joining us the winner of the 2025 IBC Rising Series Future Pros here. Just a little wave there from Frank Nutter going hard. And yeah, we'll get these headphones set up.
Back to where we were before. Yep, all right. Here we go. Ocean McKenzie in the tent. Not to miss any of these quick replays here for this Super Groms final with Noah Rollins on that one.
Some live action there. Morrison Parker trying his best to push through this roll, not quite getting it. And we'll just see if there's a little bit of a lull to do this interview. It looks like there's 1 or 2 more waves coming. No, it looks like we're all good.
But we'll jump over.
Congratulations, Ocean. Woo! Well done, mate. How's that? The double win.
Ocean McKenzie, the 2025 IBC Rising Series Junior Men's winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk us through it.
Oh, that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
This is the only comp I wanted to win this year, was this one.
You did it not once, but twice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well done, man. And the heat, you're pretty dominant, actually. You made him, he was chasing a 7.75 or something, basically, for the last half of it.
Yeah, for sure. I was on him for about, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Straight. I was like, and then we come off on that one wave, then he got priority. I was like, paddling back down the beach.
Yeah, get away from him.
Yeah, for sure.
He was a tough competitor. You could see there was a little bit of a paddle battle going on in the middle of the heat. And you both almost went over the falls on that one.
I think we did.
Yeah, trying to decide who was going to take that wave. And it was just Chase just didn't get the waves. It was just the luck of the draw. You got some good combinations and put you in the lead. And, man, you've got to be stoked, hey?
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, and so would you say that this has been a fun event thus far today? You've got to be really happy with the win, but as a total over the last 2 days, is there anything you'd like to mention about this Future Pros event?
Oh, it's such a good event that, like, the World Tour have become a part of it, because it gives us a bit more, like,
Incentive.
a bit more coverage as well.
Yeah, the live stream, massive
For sure.
coverage, and there's definitely a nice, the carrot is dangled with that incentive and opportunity to get selected for the finals at Fronton. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm definitely going.
You're definitely going?
He's called it.
Dad's promised if you win this event, he's taking you to Fronton. Is that correct? Is that what's happening? So it's on camera now.
Yeah.
Bullet.
You heard it here.
You heard it here firsthand. Promises have been made. But we really do hope to see you and or Steve there, especially yourself, winning this Junior Series event over in Fronton. That would be absolutely gnarly. How good would that be?
Oh, it'd be so sick.
Have you been overseas yourself, Ocean?
Not much. I think last year, sort of in September, we went over to Indo for about a month, and that was pretty sick.
A month in Indo sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Unreal, mate. And anything you want to say back to the NCCB community who've been all loudly supporting you in the comments?
Yeah, thank you. And thank you to all my sponsors for sure. Yeah. Like
Stealth Bodyboards, D5.
and the gyro sticker that's
fallen off.
Oh, well.
You've been surfing so hard today, that's no surprise. But shout out to Gyrol as well. And a massive congratulations to Ocean Mackenzie coming up and winning the 2025 IBC Rising Series Junior Men's Division. Congratulations, mate. High five. Put it there.
Thank you.
Well done, mate. Killing it. Yeah, thanks so much for joining us, and go enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk to you after.
Sweet.
Yeah. There we go.
So hang around for the...
Oh, yeah. I think I'm here till the end of the
So, yeah, a little bit of action during that interview, guys, that we'll catch back up on. But the situation is, as you see on your screens, Van Taylor still in the lead with 7 minutes to go in this final. Morrison Parker chasing him down, only looking for a 4.71. Frank Nutter looking for a 6.48. And Noah Rawlins with a 7.51 that he needs. There was a few little waves caught, but up and riding live action in blue. Frank Nutter coming up to this bowl, just going for the spin in the whitewash. Not able to turn it around there. A bit of, come on, it's all right, Frank, get back out there. You've got it, mate. We've seen him been doing those spins all event, and he'll be right.
Super. We got the wrong one. I've got mics mixed up. I've been shuffling mics around all day, but 7 minutes remaining in the Super Groms final. And these guys would have to be getting a little bit tight. Oh, wasn't happy with that one, Morrison Parker, but not to be too upset. He's still sitting in second position. Van's out in front with a total score of 9.57. Morrison is not that far behind Van Taylor with a total score of 9.04. And Frank Nutter, here we go, live action with Noah Rawlins pulling under, attempting a roll on that one. And the wave just running away from him. Van Taylor having a look at this tasty little right-hander out the back. A little bit of shade in the green room there and just getting pushed out the doggy door. Van Taylor sitting out in front.
Yeah, nice commanding position at the moment. But Morrison Parker still looking for that revenge and goes for a big roll. Can he push out? He can.
Morrison Parker, that's beautiful. Nice roll on a forward spin. And a bit more live action from Frank Nutter here. Forward spin, gunning down the line, looking for another lip. Not bad, not bad, Frank. And maybe if he completed that roll, it might have been... He needs a big score of 6.48 to jump back up into that top two. But there's not much in it between Morrison Parker and Van Taylor, both sitting in the top two positions with just under 6 minutes remaining for the final in the Super Groms division here at the City of Gold Coast Future Pros. Thanks, everybody, for watching today, guys. Big shout-out to all of the sponsors. Thanks to Dave from Sunzapper for coming in and having a quick chat about his product, and everybody else. Dan Leyshon, our major sponsors, Inverted, Dan Leyshon, Sunzapper, Lids Bodyboarding, U Riding, Amazon Power, Surf Lakes, frothing about the Surf Lakes, Pride Bodyboards, City of Gold Coast. If I forgot anyone, forgive me, but thanks everybody for watching, hey, and hang around for this final 5 minutes. Here we go. We'll just show you all the sponsors again there. And make sure you hang around, guys, for the presentation. I'm not sure if we're doing a stream of the presentation. We are. We've just been confirmed from the guys from Absolute Streaming next to us in the tent here that we will be streaming the presentation. So hang around for that. It's going to be some exciting stuff, rewarding those winners up on the podium this afternoon, or still this morning technically, isn't it? We're still in morning, so 11:30. It might be afternoon by the time we get underway. But look at that, just under 5 minutes, Joey. It's been an absolute treat, mate, working down here for this 2-day event. And so proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, huge thanks again to all those sponsors you just mentioned. It's really, really cool and encouraging to see them all getting on board and getting behind it. And yeah, no situation change yet with that last exchange. Morrison's still seeking that 4.71. He's already shown us that he can get it, and it looks like he's going to have another crack here, taken off. What's this section going to do for him? Giving him a nice roll. Can he come out of that? Just getting caught up there, not managing to push through that one, which was probably a bit bigger than the last roll he did. Talk us through the replay.
There we go, Morrison Parker. He's very hungry out there, scooping around and looking for a roll with nice projection on that one. Unfortunately, just getting a little bit spotted. This is the Super Grom division. These guys are only about 4 foot tall and about 45 kilos. I'm not quite sure on their height and weight, but they're very small and they get pushed around even in these small conditions out there. But they are surfing so incredible in this final 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the Super Groms final here down at the Gold Coast. Still out in front, though, is Van Taylor, part of the Taylor family from the Sunshine Coast with a 9.57. And in second is Morris. He's a bit of live action, was it? Or a replay?
Yeah, no, that was live action.
Yeah.
Bit of split screen action there from the producing team. Noah Rollins unable to get a score off of that one either. Boys are sitting with different strategies. Frank seems to really like those lefts further north, and sitting there on his own, he doesn't have to worry about the priority of the other riders, basically getting the whole bank to himself. Whereas the other boys seem to be all sitting a bit further south, where the A-frame peak has been coming in.
Frank Nutter's been a name that's been mentioned over the last few years. You rider in yellow, bit of live action. Van Taylor looking down with a bit of a ramp on this one and stuck it with a pretty heavy little landing. Big, heavy landing for such a little man on that left-hander there, but a completed roll for Van Taylor. I'm not sure if it will better his scores, but pretty solid little way for such a little man there. Nice roll, landing, bouncing heavily in the flats there for Van Taylor, rider in yellow.
Really nice. One of the Taylor brothers out there, and yeah, got a really strong bodyboarding family.
Absolutely.
All pushing each other. It's so good to see.
He's just got their mum, Steph.
7.0 for that big roll that he just did.
Wow, Van Taylor. Here he is, August. There's Odin's dad's just rolled down. G'day, mate. How you going? We had Odin from our Super Groms division come all the way down from the Sunshine Coast. So happy that they've come along to participate. We might get, we'll get Odin in for a quick, do you want to come in and have a quick chat? Come over here, mate.
Come take your seat here, Odin. Oh, there we have Frank just bringing it in. Last few minutes. Take your hat off for a second, buddy.
Minute and 40 seconds remaining. Can we get some quick video of Odin? Odin is one of our new competitors. Look at the Super Grom. High five, man. Woohoo!
Look at this one. Oh, Van Taylor trying. Yeah, Odin, some really cool waves you got before. How was it in the water out there?
Good.
Was it cold today?
No.
No?
And
now, how long have you been bodyboarding for, Odin?
I'm not sure.
As far as I'm aware, he's only just started. Is that right, Dad? Yeah, and he's already got good style and was so stoked that you come all the way down the Gold Coast.
When I was 5. Actually, when I was 5.
And how old are you now?
6.
6 years old, Odin. Odin's come all the way down from the Sunshine Coast at 6 years old and competed in our Rising Series, City of Gold Coast Future Pros. What an event. What an amazing day. And look at that. You're famous. You're going to be on TV. When you get home, you can get Dad to go on YouTube and you can watch yourself on TV live on YouTube.
I did a spin.
Yeah, it's so cool. But this is Odin. He's come down from the sunny coast. Here's a bit of live action here. Rider in red up and riding. Morrison Parker under the lip.
Trying to punch through that one and nearly gumming out Morrison Parker.
But there he is, guys. This is Odin come down and competed in his first year at 6 years old at the Future Pros. Thanks for coming down and give us 5.
Well done, Odin. Hope to see you back here next year.
Thank you.
See you, buddy.
6 years old. Wow, they're starting young. All right.
There, give everyone a wave.
There he is. Thanks, Odin.
Yeah. All right.
Well done.
See you, buddy.
Odin Cox-Taylor come down in his first ever Future Pros series at 6 years old. Amazing stuff. And there it is. That's a wrap, guys. The final with Van Taylor celebrating, coming in the right. Look at him. Woo!
Yeah, Vanny.
Van Taylor from the Taylor family coming in second. Morrison Parker not that far behind with a 9.44. In third position is Frank Nutter with a 6.6. And in fourth, Noah Rollins. Congratulations to the final of the day with the Super Groms for the 2025 IBC Rising Series City of Gold Coast Future Pros. And I'm going to give you, Joey over here, my fellow commentator, a handshake. It's been super cool working side someone as professional and with the background already commentating yourself, mate. It's been a treat working down here with you at the Goldie today. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, likewise. It's been good fun. Good to get in the booth again and great to meet you and talk about bodyboarding for 2 days.
Absolute pleasure. Hopefully there's a lot more of it. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Now we're just going to show a little bit of the guys coming in and run a few ads while we move some sound gear around and set up for the presentation. So thanks again for watching, guys, and stay tuned. We're going to run a little stream for the presentation at the end of the day as well. So don't go too far away.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.